Well, good afternoon and welcome to Cary Stadium for West Jersey Football League action between Ocean City with a record of 4-4 and Cedar Creek with a 7-game winning streak and a record of 7-1. This game could play into the upcoming NJSIA tournament. Right now, Cedar Creek is seeded number 1 in Group 3. Ocean City is not in the top 16 and would have to win this game to have any chance of playing in the tournament. In addition, Cedar Creek can win the conference championship, or excuse me, the division championship. If they win this game, they're in first place in the Constitution division. So it's an interesting game. Ocean City has played pretty good defense this year. The offense has struggled at times. This is an offense that's going to test their defense. Tom Williams along with Bud Rink, Bill Shawcross at the controls. And here we go.
Yeah, Tom, I'll be very anxious to see how they respond after last week because, you know, they faced Holy Spirit and kind of got kicked a little bit. And they're coming right back here against the team that actually beat Holy Spirit. So, as you said, they have their work cut out for them, but be anxious to see how they respond to what happened last week. They're going to need a big effort to be in this game.
Last night, Shawnee beat Hamilton 21-0, so Hamilton cannot make it in Group 4. They are in the top 16, but they've only got 1 win, and you have to have 2 to be in the tournament. And also last night, Seneca beat Willingboro, and Burlington Township remained unbeaten with a win. Here's the kick. It's into the end zone.
Yeah, the receiver back there kind of moved up 5-6 yards at the kick to thought he was going to receive it, but it was kicked well over his head. Got an Ocean City bounce on top of it. Cedar Creek will start on their own 20-yard line.
Quarterback is Frenchman Bethea, 6 foot, 178-pound senior, and he's had some good numbers. He's thrown for 1,018 yards, 59 for 110, 12 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Last year he was a wide receiver, and this year a running back. He runs the ball and of course throws it. On first play, Dunbar brings it all the way out to close to the first down. Did he get past the first down?
I thought he did. See where they mark it. Oh, they're bringing it back.
Well, holding against Cedar Creek. Amir Dunbar has 1,320 rushing yards this year, 18 touchdowns. He's number 7 in the state in yards gained rushing, and number 2 rather in the West Jersey Football League. So he's a weapon. Then you got to worry about the wide receiver, Jameer Campfield, who is number 10 in the West Jersey Football League with 543 receiving yards.
Well, Dunbar added 10 yards to his total, but fortunately for the Raiders, it didn't count right there.
1st and 20. Dunbar on a delay, and he's stopped.
Yeah, a little fake screen pass out here to the bottom of your screen, the near side here, and handed that ball off, and it just almost like a little delay up the middle, and the Raiders tough in the middle. They've been tough in the middle of this defense. You know, the linebackers and the defensive line's been tough all year. Although last week, Amir Hicks for Holy Spirit seemed to gain a lot of yards outside the ends. Got worse as the game went on, but maybe to be expected with the score the way it was.
Joe Pancoast in on that tackle. He comes into the game with 71 on the season. Second best on the team. Off the right side, looked like a direct snap. No, it went to Bethea. Sorry, it went to Bethea, and he picks up about 5 or 6 yards. It looks like it's 3rd and 14.
Yeah, I wasn't sure there if that was the design play or if because the snap was low, he just decided that he better run with it. But whatever the case may be, picks up a few and 3rd and 14 maybe?
Well, he's run for 320 yards and 2 touchdowns this year. And as I said before, he caught 17 passes as a wide receiver last year. But they moved him to quarterback. Split wide to the left is Jameer Campfield, that outstanding wide receiver. Bethea's got some room, and Ocean City chases him out of bounds at about the 25-yard line.
Good job by Aiden Majors over there to prevent that first down. If he hadn't been able to push Bethea out of bounds, they'd have picked up those 14 yards. As it is now, they're 3 and out. Benefit the penalty on the first play as well.
Majors came into the game with 78 tackles. He's number 11, in the West Jersey Football League. There's the snap and the punt. Ocean City's going to let it bounce and roll. It goes inside the 40 to the 39 and causes all kinds of frustration for Steve Parker.
I knew you were going to say that. He wants him to come up there and catch the ball, but sometimes, we say this cliche all the time, discretion being the better part of valor. I don't think he could have got up there quick enough to catch that in the air, so he kind of just let it bounce and then hoped that it wasn't going to take a big Cedar Creek bounce, and it didn't.
1st and 10, Ocean City. The Raiders starting on their own 39-yard line. Becker talks to his line, drops back into position. Hands it off. Schmidt finds room. He's across the 50 and down inside the 45 for a first down.
Yeah, about 17 yards on first down. That's a pretty nice way to start your offensive series here in this football game.
He's had a good season, good career, over 1,200 career yards. He's in the top 30 in Ocean City history in rushing yards. 1st and 10, Ocean City on the 44-yard line. Schmidt again. This time they spin him to the ground after a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, Justice Payton, 5'11", 215-pound linebacker, makes that stop. The Raiders have to run the ball against Cedar Creek, Tom. Their passing game just has not been what they hoped for. And they really, if they're going to be successful, I think they got to run the ball really well tonight.
Payton came into this game with 74 tackles. Tops on the Cedar Creek team. Second, just a little bit under 10. Becker's alone in the backfield. And he's going to run it. And he's got a first down. Inside the 35.
Yep, I almost said beforehand, before the snap, that I felt like he was going to run the football there because seeing as he didn't have a back with him back there, and he has run the ball well a lot. It was I'm surprised that Cedar Creek actually didn't anticipate maybe that he was going to run.
You should take that skill and become a defensive coordinator.
Oh, yeah.
1st and 10 on the 34 of Cedar Creek. Becker gives it off. Schmidt drives down to the 40. Gain of about 4. In on the tackle is Elias Blocker, which is a great name for an offensive lineman. He's playing defense, though, right now. 6'4", 248-pound junior. A lot of younger players on this team. They have 60 players, and that includes 11 juniors, 11 sophomores, and 19 freshmen.
Well, success breeds success, and they've had a lot of success out there, and for a school especially that hasn't been around that long.
Right. Jim Melody's taken over for Tim Watson and just kept the ball rolling. There's Schmidt. No, it's not Schmidt.
Becker.
It's Becker on the keeper.
Yeah, first couple of plays, they a straight handoff to Schmidt, and then a direct snap and a straight run by Becker. The last play and this play, they fake the ball, and then Becker has the option whether to keep and run himself or not. That's a really good run there, and that great deception that set it up.
Ball's on the 11, 1st and 10. 3 straight first downs for Ocean City.
Nobody named Melton on this team at Cedar Creek.
Yeah, there's been a lot of them.
And
some really
ones.
Great athletes. 2 of them in the NFL right there. Becker keeps it. Runs into a teammate. but redirects and goes inside the 5.
Yeah, he got a really good block there, Tom, right when he, from Andrew DeFeo. When he went around that left side, it looked like he could be tackled, and DeFeo held his block, pushed his man to the outside, and Becker was able to cut inside him to pick up something.
He picked up about 5, maybe 6. Ball's on the 5, it looks like. Becker informs the line what we're going to do. Schmidt, and they pile up on him. So it'll be a second goal.
Yeah, nothing really there. They do want to.
Excuse me, third and goal. 3rd and 4, not goal.
They do want to run it in. Gets tougher down here.
Sure.
I think you're going to see that option if they do run it here.
Schmidt shifts. Becker keeps it. Becker to the right side, spins into the end zone. Ocean City scores first.
Yeah, that's a well-designed play there. And again, catches Cedar Creek off guard. I don't think it was an option. I think it was just a fake handoff and quarterback keep. And I'm thinking the people across the way are a little bit shocked here in the early going. Of course, it is the early going. But, you know, based on last week, I think they felt might be a little cakewalk coming in here.
Extra point. Blocked. Been a lot of them in football this year. At all levels. Schmidt came into there 11 for 16 kicking the extra points this year, but Ocean City has a 6-point lead. And we'll be right back. It is known all over the Delaware Valley. Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in their delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn in individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Look for them in your favorite food market or party store. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940.
I'm not sure about that. That's why I didn't say it.
So Ocean City does what teams like to do when they get shut out, score on their first possession in the next game. It's a 6-0 lead for the Raiders, and Schmidt will kick off.
Yeah, the early momentum's wearing red.
It's a line drive. Bounces, nice catch at about the 5-yard line, because that would have gone into the end zone. And they're going to make a nice return out of it, out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of things to be said for speed, and as you mentioned, Tom, a nice catch to get up in the air and give himself an opportunity to return it.
Yep. So it's 1st and 10. The ball is on the 31-yard line. Second possession for Cedar Creek. A penalty hurt them in their first possession. They ended up punting. Campfield split to the left, but they're running up the middle. Now he bounces it outside and picks up a couple of yards.
Yeah, now that's something that last week I didn't think they did as well. When that run got bounced to the outside, they didn't cover it quite as well. But there are, 4 or 5 guys that time. Major along with Hendricks over there, Desicino, and Mike Marzak, all making sure that and I'm sure there were other guys in there as well, but making sure that wasn't going to turn the corner for big yardage.
Dunbar picks up 3 at 2nd and 7. Again, Campfield split wide to the left in a slot left formation. Bethea looks for Campfield. Now he's rolling right. He's going to keep it, and he's bounced out of bounds.
I think that was Chapman over there to make sure he wasn't going any further, and really good coverage in the secondary because he wanted the receiver over here on the left side. I think that's Campfield.
Chapman came into the game with 64 tackles and 9 sacks. 9th in the West Jersey Football League in sacks, and technically that counts as a sack because he looked like he was going to throw the ball and then roll out to the right and lost yardage. Trips to the left. 3rd and 8. Bethea lifted up, but the guy that lifted up carried it forward for about a yard or so. He stopped eventually on the 40-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and about a yard.
Couldn't tell if that was Eric Reef or DeFeo, maybe both. Thought it was DeFeo at first, but you're right. I mean, it's a good thing he got some help there at the end because otherwise
he was going to carry him for a 1st down.
Yeah, exactly. And here's another thing that you see a lot of this year that is more teams going for it on 4th down in their own territory.
Yeah. This is actually more about a yard and a half. Under center, Bethea. And bouncing to the outside with room down the right side is Dunbar. He's inside the 20 and knocked out of bounds at about the Ocean City 15-yard line.
Yeah, and it was Lucas Desicino over there knocking him out. But that's the problem. Everybody's in tight. You want to prevent that yard and a half, and he comes into the line of scrimmage and bounces off the line, sees there's nothing there, hits it to the outside. But everybody's up so close, trying to prevent that 1st down. You find a lot of running room in a play like that.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Don't know why the lights are blinking on the ambulance. Hope nothing happened over there. Bethea waits the snap, gives it to Dunbar off the left side, drives through some tackles, gets down to about the 5.
Boy, strong run there. Looked like he was going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. He fights through it.
He does indeed.
Oh, the ambulance is moving slowly, Tom. I don't know. Maybe they're just watching the game.
Well, they're allowed.
They could probably get in free if they would go down the gate.
It's 1st and goal. He gets the 1st down. They're on the 6. As you can see, Ocean City on top 6-0. This is the 2nd possession for Cedar Creek. Dunbar straight ahead. And Ocean City stacks him up and pushes him back. But he got into about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little tougher, but I'm surprised they haven't thrown a pass yet. Although I think there were a couple of pass plays called. They didn't materialize based on the coverage.
Dunbar also plays defense. He's got 30 tackles and 3 sacks this season for the Pirates.
The Raiders get their goal line team in, a little more beef in the middle. Got to protect that outside, though, too.
2nd and goal at about the 3. Full house backfield. Off the left side, that's Campfield, the wide receiver, lined up in the backfield. And he stopped at about the 2, it looks like.
Yeah, this is
3. They're going to put it at the 3.
Okay. And they're ready to go again in a strange formation.
Yes, indeed.
The city uses this too.
3rd and goal. Oh, it's an extra. Wait a minute. He must have scored a touchdown. I didn't see a signal at all. The officials picked up the ball and put it on the 3, and it's just assumed that that's where he was stopped, but he wasn't. He got into the end zone, did Campfield, and the extra point is good. So Cedar Creek takes a 7-6 lead over Ocean City. We'll have the kickoff when we come back.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families.
Ocean City will get the ball back after a successful drive, but they trail now 7-6 to the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a shame from an Ocean City standpoint. I mean, you're fourth down, a yard and a half, and, you give up 50.
Here's a kick. Taking it about the 17-yard line. And out across the 30. Schmidt stopped at about the 32-yard line.
I know we've had a lot of versatile players here at Ocean City for over the years, but, he kicks off, he returns kicks, plays offense, plays defense. Does it all. And punts, doesn't he punt?
I don't think so.
Well, I got to get him to punt this game then.
Doesn't Hendricks punt? Anyway. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Becker shoots through for about 7.
Yeah, I got to look next time. I wouldn't think Becker would be in on the kickoff return team, but, boy, I thought those pink spikes were returning that ball. Maybe it was the gloves I was looking at.
Ball's on the 40, 2nd and 3. Schmidt sidesteps, can't find a hole, and he's driven backwards.
Yeah, I think most teams that scout Ocean City or watch film, they figure the main thing they have to do defensively is stop Schmidt.
Jawan McIntosh Ward on the tackle.
Last week at Holy Spirit, as Steve Parker mentioned several times, they had 8-9 guys up in the box. And they're all pretty tight now. I mean, they got a single deep safety and a couple cornerbacks one-on-one with the wide receivers, but everybody else up in tight.
Final minute of the first quarter. 3rd and 2. And a whistle. Ocean City calls timeout.
Yeah, I guess they didn't like what they saw on defense.
The RJH Insurance Group has specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. At RJH, they're committed to excellence. As an independent agency, they have the ability to represent multiple insurance companies to get their customers the most competitive rates. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569, or check out their many services at rjhinsurance.com. The RJH Insurance Group. If you're talking to Rich, be sure to ask him about how his sons are doing on the college level, as they're contributing as they did here at Ocean City High School.
And we talked briefly, you mentioned the two Melton boys playing in the NFL. I think they're both starters, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
One on offense and one on defense.
Their parents have a great jersey that they wear at the games. Wait a minute, we'll see what's happening here. 3rd and 2. Raiders shift. Defense goes with them. Becker hits off that side. Nothing there. They stacked it up, and he loses about a yard, so it's going to be 4th and 3.
Well, I think that Justin Payton would disagree with your nothing there, because he was there. And he stood Becker right up stiffly.
Well,
really.
I meant there was nothing there for Becker.
I know what you meant, but I'm just being funny.
You were?
Yeah. Weren't you laughing?
Here comes the punt.
That was the first quarter of the score. Cedar Creek 7, Ocean City 6.
But we didn't get the the clock is ended our first quarter. So it's Ocean City trailing 7-6 as we end the first quarter, and we'll be right back after this.
At this time, could you please stand?
If you have printing needs, you need the Printing Company in Summers Point. They're top quality printers, friendly, skilled professionals. The Printing Company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 457th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff, 609-374-5417. Let the Printing Company bring your ideas to life.
Ocean City's not going to punt.
Recognize the teachers at halftime.
4th and 3. Scrambling down the right side for the first down across the 45-yard line. Good run by Becker, and Ocean City uses the end of the quarter to change their mind.
Yeah, and at first I thought maybe they're just going to try to draw them off sides. Then I thought maybe a Ocean City player went a little too soon, but he saw pressure immediately, didn't have a chance to find a receiver out there, and picks up the first down with a good run around the right.
He's at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Raiders down a point here as we start the second quarter. Schmidt
Schmidt on the carry.
And he's stopped for about a 2-yard gain.
That's where it's tough.
And only a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. We don't know if Ocean City will have a consolation game if they do not win this game and qualify for the tournament. And winning this game may not be enough. The other teams may have to lose as well. But they certainly can't qualify if they don't win this game. So hopefully they can line up a consolation game or two. Becker wrapped around the neck, and then a couple of teammates came in to help, and he stopped at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, direct snap, and off he went. I guess they have to attempt to pass at least sometime just to keep the defense a little bit honest. It's tough to run when you got 8 men up there in the box. But again, running's been their forte when they've had success.
3rd and 9 on the 48. Becker's going to be alone in the backfield. He's got a slot to the right and left.
Yeah, I think Cumberland's got it. Or I keep saying Cumberland. Cedar Creek's. I was going to say they got to call a timeout because the two defensive backs are looking at each other like who's got whom across the field from each other.
Yeah. You know, it's a big week in Ocean City. Tomorrow at 3, it's the Halloween parade where you can bring your dogs dressed for the holiday. Registration 2 p.m. at the Sports and Civic Center. Then later tomorrow, starting at 4 p.m., it's the Halloween costume skate at the state skate park at 5th and Asbury. Prizes for the best costumes. Then you move on to Thursday at 7:15. It's the annual Halloween parade on Asbury Avenue, sponsored by the Ocean City Exchange Club. Who will be the mystery marcher? Remember, Ocean City is twice as nice in the fall.
Well, I don't think the mystery march is going to be either you or I.
No?
As a matter of fact, I'm quite sure of it. So those two guesses can be put by the wayside.
Okay. Nothing like a well-informed public. Again, alone in the backfield. Becker flows over the middle, and it's incomplete. Deflected by a defender.
Intended for Schmidt.
Trying to get it to Schmidt, who came out of the backfield. But a couple other Ocean City receivers in the general area.
Now, Colin Higgins is going to be the punter.
Okay. Fourth and 9. Stands at his 34. Good snap, no rush. Floats it downfield. A little backspin, but not too much. And they'll take over, Cedar Creek will, on the 33-yard line.
32-yard line. First down.
So they have made, Cedar Creek's made a bit of an adjustment there defensively from the first Ocean City drive. And now they're going to look to get their offense going again.
They'll start on their 32. Cedar Creek, the number 1 seed right now in Group 3, South Jersey. So they'll be playing almost no matter what happens here. They're going to play at home next week in the first round of the tournament. Bethea waits the snap, puts a man in motion. That's Campfield. And nothing going.
Yeah, he kept it. Bethea faked the handoff into the middle and kept it around the left side and met a host of Ocean City jerseys.
Second and 13. Receiver split to the right. Looks like he's alone. No, he's got a back behind him. And it's Dunbar. And he picks up a first down out across the 45-yard line.
Boy, and not only the first down, Tom, but boy, he almost took that to the house. He's trying to see, I think it was Majors who ended up making that tackle, but not before a first down and real good yardage by Dunbar.
At the 47, Dunbar, as we said, with big numbers as a running back in this season. He's quick, going straight ahead and to the left and to the right as well. Great quickness, great speed. He gets it again. And he manages to get 2 or 3 yards.
Majors and also Dom Schultz make that stop after a few yard gain.
At the Ocean City 49, 3rd and 6.
They're not wasting any time.
2nd and 6, excuse me. Well, they are wasting time now. They're going to maybe change it. We'll see. Bethea, quick pass, left side. It's low. Did he snatch it?
I think he did.
Good catch. Campfield. Excuse me. Yeah, Campfield, 6 foot, 182-pound senior. One of the top receivers in South Jersey. But he gets it to the 45, 2nd and 2. And there goes the first down. He's almost like an automatic first down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you figure they were in 4-down territory there. I mean, they went for a yard and a half when they were in in their own territory there. At that time they were in Ocean City territory. So 2 plays to get a yard and a half.
Back to throw. Bethea down the left side for Campfield. And it's incomplete.
Well, he just kind of threw that ball out there in the hopes that his guy might catch it.
And this guy almost did.
Yeah, but he had one-on-one coverage, and the coverage was right there with him. Down that dark area of the field over there.
2nd and 10.
But it was real good coverage, I think. Might have been Hendricks.
They're still in the huddle here. 2nd and 10. Bethea gets the snap, gives it to Dunbar, and he drives down to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit of a draw play there. And Cole Desicino makes a stop. But not before they get 5. Maybe more.
3rd and 3.
Yep. And you go back to that pass play. I mean, they're running the ball a lot, and then suddenly they just decided to try that home run ball. But a good coverage again.
Under center, Bethea gives it to Dunbar.
I don't think so.
And he looked
Close.
Looked like he penetrated far enough, but we'll see. It's close.
Well, they're moving the chains.
6th first down for Cedar Creek. Ocean City has 5. Ball's on the 32-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's a pretty quick game. Both teams pretty much running the football here.
Right.
About 6 minutes left here in the half.
Play action. Bethea fires.
Oh.
Nobody there.
Yeah, he had a man, you know, for about a 3-yard gain, but really over. Maybe affected the ball, but that ball sailed on him.
2nd and 10.
Pretty good crowd. A lot different than when you start in August and everybody's in shorts and T-shirts. Bill's still in shorts. Of course, he's indoors with a window open, but still.
Canfield splits to the left. Dunbar to the left of Bethea. He gets the ball. He's hit and brought down on a really nice tackle by Joe Pancoast. 6 foot, 196-pound junior.
That was a classic tackle. Really was. I mean, one-on-one, gets low, wraps him up, brings him down, and you know, you make a semi-open field tackle there on Dunbar. That's pretty impressive the way Dunbar's been running the football.
Stopped him at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Still at the 32-yard line. Bethea back to throw. Has some time. Pass is
complete.
Is caught.
Yep.
We lost sight of the receiver. Yep, he caught it outside the 20-yard line.
That's complete to Peyton.
Yeah, he's on the. They're marking it on the
16. Yep.
Yeah, nice pass, one-on-one coverage, and he that ball he put right on the money. Did Bethea, unlike that one that he sailed over here on the sideline, but
he's a 59 for 110 coming in, over 1,000 yards. Full house backfield. Gives it to Campfield, who cuts nicely and picks up some yardage.
still.
Stopped at about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of red hats on that one, but that's something that they've done real well most of this year is you know, get 3-4 guys, maybe one guy makes the initial hit, but everybody's coming to the ball after that.
2nd and 5 on the 12. Bethea gives it to Dunbar. He's stacked up a little bit, but finds some room and gets it inside the 10.
So they do have a kicker, as you mentioned before. Christopher Sandoval, who's 38 for 42 on PATs, has kicked a 21-yard field goal, but not here.
3rd and 2.
It's 3rd and 1. And Dunbar is hit at the 10, but I think he's got enough for the first down.
Yeah, I think he does too.
1st and goal for the Pirates.
So Christopher Sandoval
Schultz on the tackle.
can relax at least for a few more downs. Well, you would think in a few more downs he'll either be on the field to kick an extra point or possibly to attempt a field goal. Ball sits right on the 5.
Bethea gives it to Dunbar. He actually comes for a brief stop and then picks up a couple of yards. Reads the hole very well.
Pancoast, Desicino. You got to count. Yep, you got to count on your linebackers here. Oh, of course you got to count on the guys up front too, but you know they're taking on the blockers so that the linebackers can make some tackles.
2nd and goal. But they have play action. He's rolling out, looking, and he's down.
Yeah.
Stopped by Cole Desicino.
Yeah, he's really had a good first half here. Defensively, that's a really big play. I mean, Bethea slipped a little bit, but Desicino was right in his face.
Yep. He's back out to about the 12, I think.
I'd agree.
Maybe almost the 13. And
3rd down.
3rd down, about 17 yards to go.
They spread the defense out with the wide receivers.
Yep, to both sides. Dunbar, and back to throw is Bethea. Has some time. Pass is incomplete. Good defense there by Mike Marzik.
Yep. Quick post pattern and a flag against Cedar Creek for holding is going to be declined by Ocean City.
Okay.
Bring up a 4th down.
We'll see what Jim Medley decides to do.
Really good coverage there by Marzak on that post. I said at the top I'd be anxious to see how the Raiders react to last week's game, and they've reacted very, very well here against a good Cedar Creek team here in the first half.
And they're going to go for it here. No, they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to kick the field goal. It's on the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Good snap. Kick is high enough. And good.
Boy, for a long time I thought that was wide right from this angle that we had up here, but so Sandoval gets his 2nd field goal of the year. He's 2 for 2.
Yep. We'll be right back. If you're planning to build a home, make your first step a visit to Halliday Leonard. Halliday Leonard will consult you on your design and assist the development of your custom home. They build single homes that will fit most any budget, plus condominiums, townhouses, and commercial buildings. Get your ideas together and take them to Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, or phone 609-398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges, from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
10-6, Cedar Creek on top here. That was 1 yard short of Sandoval's career longest. His career longest was 31. But as Bud said, 2 for 2 this year. They probably haven't needed him that much. They score a lot of points.
You're right. But that's a weapon to have heading into the playoffs, isn't it?
Absolutely. Oh, sure. Here comes the kickoff. Taken at about the 6 or 7 yard line. And stopped at about the 25, 20, right at the 25, I think.
I need a score here. I mean, they haven't really had a lot of offense since that first drive.
Ocean City starting on its own 25.
Less than a minute, though.
Correct. We still have 2 timeouts, unofficially. Becker gives it, keeps it. And he stopped it just across the line of scrimmage. 2 flags come flying in.
Yeah.
It was nice precision, those flags. They went about the same height, came down around the same place. We'll find out why they threw them.
Well, I'm guessing they got it right since it was 2 of them.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. So probably some taunting against Cedar Creek.
He has definitely post play, so that's going to bring the ball out to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
Took about 8-9 seconds.
It was really well done, though, those 2 flags.
Choreographed.
Should be an Olympic sport. Olympic flag throwing.
Well,
1st and 10 here.
We've seen him throw the flag 40 yards across the field. That's part of it, I guess.
Becker back to throw. Steps it up, and he's going to go down at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
A lot of whistles here. Ocean City called timeout?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know if he was planning on throwing that downfield, but didn't wait long.
At Boulevard Super Liquors on Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora, the Bile family has served area residents for 4 generations. Boulevard is just 676 steps from Ocean City, right off exit 25 of the Garden State Parkway. Through the years, they've employed hundreds of former Ocean City High School athletes. They form a courteous staff ready to help you find what you need quickly and get you on your way. Boulevard is open every day until 10 p.m. Call them at 609-390-1300 or check out their website, superliquorsnj.com. Boulevard Super Liquors in Marmora, family owned since 1938. Ocean City trailing 10-6. They've got the football. They've got 1 more timeout left as we're down to 36 seconds left in the first half.
Well, you know, you're only 4 points behind, and you'd like to get a touchdown here, but you don't want to do anything stupid.
Slot to both sides. And the flag. Illegal procedure against Ocean City.
Yep. They may take a knee now. I mean, Cedar Creek has a single safety about 25 yards off the ball in the middle, and even the halfbacks, defensive halfbacks, are 10 yards off the line of scrimmage before the snap. Be pretty difficult.
Becker comes toward the sideline to find out what they're going to do. Looks like he's going to be alone in the backfield. Schmidt moves over into the right slot with Ragazzi. Becker looks under pressure. They got him.
Becker is sacked in the backfield.
I think that was Dunbar.
Yeah, I mean, they just decided they were going to blitz if the Raiders were going to do anything. Now Cedar Creek calls timeout.
They got one more. And Ocean City's faced with 2nd and 17.
Oh, they could take a knee twice, whether or not they will or not.
Ocean City Cars and Trucks has been servicing the area for decades with first-class treatment. If the dozens of quality used cars on their lot aren't what you're looking for, they'll send their associates out to find what you want and bring it to you. Ocean City Cars and Trucks is at 1120 Asbury Avenue. You can call them at 609-391-0052 or visit them online at occarsnj.com. As former customers have posted, what an outstanding experience in purchasing a car. They go to the distance to satisfy the customer, and there's no better car dealer in the area. When you need a car or truck, make Harry and Todd your first step. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City.
26 seconds in this first half.
3rd and 20.
Again, the defensive backs are way off the ball, as you would expect they would be.
Becker keeps it, and he gets across the 30 to about the 31 or 32 yard line.
I would think Cumberland would use their last time out right here. I keep saying Cumberland.
Yeah, you
Cedar
do.
Creek. I don't know why.
You're looking forward to that trip.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down, and Cedar Creek does call timeout. That's their last timeout. 21 seconds left in the first half. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. On Tuesday night from 6 to 8 p.m., it's the Halloween Festival at the library. Games, crafts, stories, music, candy, dancing, and even a dry ice station. All ages welcome. Costumes encouraged. You can also improve your cooking, baking, chess, and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, and much more. Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Here's the punt. And it's short and to the sideline. And there's the official running down the sideline with their little routine to determine where it went out of bounds. And he's heading toward the boardwalk. It's the 33-yard line it went out of bounds.
That ball was up in the air. I don't know what kind of wind we have out there. I didn't think it was that much wind, but the way that kick came off his foot and went up in the air, it almost looked like it was affected quite a bit by the wind.
So Cedar Creek has 14 seconds, no timeouts, to see what they can do. And then keep in mind they got a pretty good kicker. And they are at the 34-yard line. It's probably 15 yards away from field goal range, but he hasn't had that many attempts, so we don't know. They'll know because he does, from what he does at practice. Here's Bethea keeping. And he gets out of bounds.
Smartly by him.
Yep.
Marzak there to make sure he doesn't go down the sideline anymore. But you know, a lot of people would have tried to do something out of that, but it's coming back anyway for a hold, Tom.
Okay. 35 yards and penalties.
I don't think the Raiders have had a penalty, have they?
Yeah, 5-yard.
Oh, illegal procedure just a minute ago.
Yeah. Ball's at the 43. And the clock's going to run out. The officials are talking about it.
Yeah, why wouldn't the clock stop there?
Well, he went out of bounds.
You're going to tell him to put some time up. One play, I guess.
13 seconds up?
Wow.
Wasn't it 14 at the last snap? Bethea back to throw. Throws downfield. Incomplete.
Yeah, into double coverage down there.
Campfield running the route.
Hendricks and Cole Gareffi in the coverage.
I don't know how they got 13 seconds, though. Now it's 8. They're at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, it does seem a little strange.
Actually, it's 7 seconds.
And he ran quite a bit to get to get out of bounds.
Right. Well, Bethea's coming up under center.
Let's hope it doesn't matter here from an Ocean City standpoint.
Receivers left and right. And long pass down the center, and it is caught for a touchdown.
Pass is caught for a touchdown.
Well, it did matter.
15-6.
Guyan King, a 6 foot, 173-pound senior, made the catch right at the goal line and fell into the end zone.
Jeez.
King came into the game with 19 catches for 393 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Well,
pretty well covered, but he did have a step on the defense. 4 defenders back there.
yeah, but 3 of them got there late.
Here's the extra point.
It was good.
It's good.
Well, I would say this. If the clock was accurate with the 13 seconds, then Cumberland did a masterful job there with the last Ocean City possession and then their own possession and getting as many plays as they did and the touchdown within that allotted time. Great time management.
At the half, it's 17-6. Cedar Creek on top of Ocean City. And we'll have some messages for you, and then we'll be right back with the second half of this game.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
For over 30 years, Crossover Productions has been the name in high school sports across greater southern New Jersey. From Friday Night Lights to championship courts, we've captured the action, the passion, and the moments that matter most. We specialize in highlight films for athletes chasing the next level, building their future, one play at a time. Football, basketball, soccer, baseball, every sport, every game, every highlight. Get your professional highlight reel today at a price every family can afford. Crossover Productions, where tomorrow's stars shine.
Whoever you are, whatever you like, there's a place where memories become traditions. So this summer, come on down and enjoy all that's fun at the shore. Plan today and book your vacation in America's greatest family resort. Ocean City, New Jersey. We're less than a tank of gas away.
Pride, passion, and persistence. These are the values that drive us all at Ron Jaworski Golf. We strive to deliver outstanding conditions as well as playability for golfers of all ages and abilities. Our championship golf courses offer a variety of challenges from a link-style walk along the river to an escape into the pines and everything in between. My team at Ron Jaworski Golf is committed to delivering memorable experiences every single day. See all we do at ronjaworskigolf.com.
At National Maintenance and Build-Out Company, we provide retail maintenance nationwide and build-out services in the retail sector across the Mid-Atlantic region. Discover what we can do for you. Visit us at nmboc.com.
High school athletes who want to play in college face a complicated process. Recruitment, eligibility, choosing the right school, it's overwhelming. Navigate Athletics will guide you through it all. Navigate Athletics has unmatched expertise and insight to coach you to success. Don't drop the ball on your college career. Visit navigateathletics.com to get your free consultation. That's navigateathletics.com. Navigate Athletics, empowering athletes, supporting families. If you have printing needs, you need the Printing Company in Summers Point. They're top quality printers, friendly, skilled professionals. The Printing Company will work with you as part of their unwavering commitment to exceed your expectations. From concept to finished product, your business is their priority. They pride themselves in delivering the expert printing you deserve at an affordable price, from business cards to brochures to visual communications. That includes signs, banners, graphics, vehicle wraps, and much more. The Printing Company, open 9 to 5 at 457th Street in Summers Point. Phone Chugger and his staff, 609-374-5417. Let the Printing Company bring your ideas to life.
Ocean City set to receive the second half kickoff, which is, by the way, brought to you by Fortress Financial, 8th and Asbury in Ocean City. You deserve someone who can help you reach your financial goals. Contact, talk about the contract when you contact them. Fortress Financial, 609-399-7600. And Ocean City will receive here, trailing, as you can see, 17-6. They took a 6-0 lead and have actually played, I would think you can honestly say, a better game competitively than a lot of people would have expected. Here's a low kick, rolls all inside the 20, and trying to get some running room, and gets out almost to the 30-yard line.
Well, especially, Tom, when you consider they had the ball with 52 seconds left in the first half, first down, and they ended up going through their 4 downs. Cedar Creek making good use of their timeouts, and then end up, throwing a post-pattern touchdown pass as the clock expired. Tough. Should be 10-6.
Clay Compton in the game. Split out right. Oh, now he's going to move. He's going back out to the left. Becker drops back into position. Schmidt drives out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I'd really like to see Ocean City. They'd like to see, get a couple first downs here, get some momentum going here.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Schmidt again. He's battling, trying to get out at least to the 25.
Yeah, we talked quite a bit start of the game here about Cumberland's offense, but their defense probably ought to get a little bit more credit because, as you said before, we were talking about their scores, and there's 49, 42, 35, scoring averaging over 40 points a game, but they're probably, except for the one game against Holy Spirit, they're probably only averaging a touchdown a game on defense.
3rd and 6. The ball's actually at the 34. Alone in the backfield. Becker. Pass to the sideline is caught by Schmidt. And he's close to the first down.
That's a good toss and a good catch. They got to do that a little bit, at least to get to get those linebackers back off the line of scrimmage just a little bit.
First down. Becker checks the sideline. Now changes something. Keeps it. And stood up and driven back. Picked up a couple of yards.
As I said, the defense is, since the first Ocean City drive, they've just kind of stuffed everything.
Second and 10. Ball spot right on the 40. Becker, play action. Wide open down the field. Inside the 30 is T.J. Santarpio, a 5'11", 209-pound senior. And he makes the big play of the game for Ocean City, gets them into scoring position.
There you go. I mean, Again, we talked at the top. They have to run the football to be successful here because they just haven't had a lot of success throwing it this year. You got to throw it once in a while, and he put that one right on the money. Of course, Santarpio wide open in the middle of the field there.
Becker on the keeper.
Boy,
Becker rolls it out right.
so quick. That was Amir Dunbar just moved off the block over there on that right side and just made that defensive play after about a yard or two. Could have gone for more, but he just really made it another real good play.
2nd and 7. Pump fake. And Becker stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Hit hard.
Flag comes in. Justin Payton made the tackle. He looked like he was talking to the sidelines.
I think you're going to get another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty here against Cedar Creek.
Yep.
Maybe a little. It's hard to say. Something said down there. Obviously, we're not hearing anything like that from up here. But
first down. And the ball is moving toward the goal line. Not on its own, by the way.
Ball's on the 10-yard line.
It's on the 10. Just outside the 10. Can they get a first down?
Well, see. Yeah, it's going to be like the 12 or 13.
No, it's at the 10, I think.
Well,
so probably not. If they can get a first down, it'd be ridiculous, like a half a foot or something. There, Becker keeps. Not often do they fool our camera, but they did there. He faked the Schmidt, who roll out to the left and kept it himself.
Yeah, pretty much Daniel Montero, 5'10", 215-pound senior, made that defensive play. Look where the line of scrimmage is across the way, Tom, on the yard markers. They're outside the 10 there. It looks like they're on like the 13.
Yeah.
And they only gave him a loss of half a yard.
Schmidt bottled up.
Yep.
Couldn't get anything going. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's some big gentlemen in there, along with Dunbar.
Mason Beck, 6'2", 299-pound senior, involved in that.
Well, this is where the rubber meets the road down here in that red zone. Got to come away with something. If you're wearing a white jersey tonight, you want to make sure they don't.
3rd and 11. Becker keeps. Pass is off. Tough pass to throw for a right-hander. But it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he had some pressure too.
Question now is, do they try a field goal? Yep. Because it brings them within one score if they can kick it. Ryan Hendricks will hold.
I think that was Elias Blocker who was giving the pressure on defense.
It's going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt.
It's within his range.
Well, good snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. It's high enough. It's good. That's his first field goal, I think.
I'll tell you one thing. I can't remember the last time we had a field goal kicked by each team in the same game.
Well, it doesn't happen a lot, but I'm sure it's happened.
I'm sure it has too, but I can't remember the last time.
Ocean City cuts the lead to 8 points.
Have you got golf on the brain? I know I do. There's no better time to golf than now, and there's no better membership option out there than the Ron Jaworski Golf Eagle Pass membership. Go to ronjaworskigolf.com and learn how you can belong to 7 courses for the price of 1. Yep, you heard it correctly. 7 courses for the price of 1. This golf membership is an amazing value with great variety that allows playing privileges to individual, family, and corporate memberships at all of Jaworski's award-winning golf courses.
Look at that picture of Ron Jaworski there. How focused is he on that ball? That's why he was a good quarterback, too. Great focus, great concentration.
Yeah, well, he was a pretty good golfer, too. Not as good as Steve Parker, who's not as good as his son, Scott, who's probably here.
Here's the kick. It's over his head and into the end zone for a touchback. Yes, Scott is the principal at Cedar Creek, an all-star quarterback at Egg Harbor Township during his high school days, and as a freshman at Holy Spirit, kicked the field goal to beat Ocean City 3-0. And then said, nah, I'm going back to Egg Harbor Township. That's where all his friends were, I guess. But he had a good career there, and now he is a principal.
Then went to UConn, I believe. And then Rowan.
Yeah, and I was just going to say I ended up at Rowan. And he's playing in that adult baseball tournament down in Florida that they go to in the winter every year. Dunbar trying to get something going, and he did. He's racing down the right sideline. He's got 5 people chasing him, but none of them made contact, but they did angle him out of bounds across the 50.
I got to guess he runs 100 on the track team.
Right on the 50. First down, number 9 for Cedar Creek. Ocean City has 9 as well.
Right on midfield.
Dunbar forced outside, but made good use of it inside the 45 to about the 43.
Yeah, he just, again, right into the right guard, right tackle spot that was filled, and he just bounced it outside, which is, what you need a good running back to do. He's just really run the ball well. As you said, he's run for 1,320 yards, which is 7th in the state. He certainly added to that here tonight.
Second and 3. Oop, Ocean City came flying across. We'll see if they were drawn.
Yeah, I don't think so. Then see any movement. It's right down here in front of it. I think the Raiders are going back. So that'll be a first down.
10th first down for Cedar Creek.
Even when you watch in the NFL, how many times teams do this on 4th down, try to draw the other team off sides, and every once in a while it still works.
First and 10 on the 38. Quick swing pass out here in the flat. And driving through a couple tackles there is Daniel Montero, 5'10", 215-pound senior.
Marzak in on the stop, I believe Desicino also.
And he got the first down.
Cedar Creek putting together another good offensive drive.
Mike Marzek's uncle, Dr. Stosh Marzek, is recovering from surgery. We hope it will be quick. Outstanding doctor, Shore Ortho. Outstanding football player, too. Dunbar has nowhere to go. Good penetration by Aiden Majors and Mike Marzek.
Yep.
Mike and his cousin, Freddie, plays for Holy Spirit. Locked up against each other. They're very close, but they weren't close last Friday.
This must be the only Marzak football player that didn't go to Holy Spirit.
I think he is. And they'll both be back again one more year. Motion. And Bethea keeps it. Takes it to the 20. Ball comes loose. No signal from the official yet.
Well, the Raiders were jumping up and down, so they didn't give the officials a chance.
They still haven't given a signal, but they're changing balls.
Yep, the referee.
So that's a sure sign.
I think they gave the signal.
So Ocean City recovers the fumble. And keep that going. Oh.
Looked like a big guy.
Raiders get it at the 21, 22.
Still certainly in this football game. Touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Becker says everybody settle down.
He's trying to get another play in.
They move Schmidt. And he gets the ball. Finds some room. And Schmidt's got the first down out to the 35.
Wow, you see that little move inside, Tommy. Went to the right, tried to cut back to the left, went back to the right, and picked up 10, 12 yards. Really good run.
First and 10.
Sometimes it just takes a turnover or something like that to get some momentum going.
Becker gives it to Schmidt again. And he's almost got another first down.
Yeah, I see where they mark it. I think he did. Yep, right on the 45, and they're moving the sticks. A lot of guys down there giving out hand signals.
Becker takes a snap. Schmidt again. And he drives through a tackle for about 3.
Yep, hit right at the line of scrimmage. Was able to carry through for 3 yards. I was talking about the hand signals. There's some coaches and maybe a player on the side. One of them means something. The rest of them obviously decoys.
Second and 7. Little swing pass. And he is down to about the 46-yard line. Cole Gareffi on the catch. 5'6", 157-pound sophomore. Third and about 2.
Yeah, Cole mostly sees time as a safety on defense. Moved into that lineup a couple games in.
Receivers left and right. Schmidt has the first down, drives to about the 41-yard line.
Well, they're really firing off the ball now offensively here at that line of scrimmage as well. Because, you know, if the line's not doing its job, there are no holes. Schmidt's got 3 first downs here just on this drive.
Receivers left and right. Becker gives it to Schmidt. He breaks free, and he's inside the 35-yard line, down to about the 33. You have to be impressed with the performance. We still got a lot of time left, a full quarter, of Ocean City. I mean, this is not what was expected by people to keep track of high school football in the West Jersey Football League. The Holy Spirit beat Ocean City last week 48-0. Cedar Creek beat Holy Spirit by 10 points earlier in the season. So it wasn't expected to be a competitive game, and it certainly is. We'll take time out for these messages. Be back with the fourth quarter.
The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is the perfect place for you and your family to stay healthy and fit. From our 25-meter indoor swimming pool to our well-equipped cardio room, we've got you covered. Whether you're looking to lift weights or to get moving in one of our many Group X classes, the Aquatic and Fitness Center has it all. With everything from yoga to cycling, you're sure to find a workout that's fit for you. Come by and find out for yourself why the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center has something for everyone in America's greatest family resort.
Ocean City with the ball. Second down at about 3. Inside the 35-yard line, trying to tie this score. They're 8 points down as we start the fourth quarter.
Again, a really quick game. Not a lot of penalties.
Becker keeps it.
Oh.
And he's brought down in the backfield by Ryan Staten, 6 foot, 197-pound senior.
It looked like Becker was going to have some room, and Staten just, reached out, kind of grabbed hold of a shoulder pad or something, just said, nope, that's it.
3rd and 4 at the 34. Schmidt's been the workhorse in this drive, and he's still in the backfield there. Receivers left and right. Got the feeling Ocean City will go for it if they don't get it here. That's just a feeling. Motion. Becker. Pass is caught for a first down the left sideline by Clay Compton, who went in motion. And they don't have to worry about that decision. They get the first down here. Number 13 in the game. Watch Compton come in motion. And he's wide open.
Yep. And he was actually close to being forward just before that snap. But really good discipline. And Becker puts that's 3 in a row right on the money for him tonight.
Dunbar chased him down. Schmidt drives down close to the 15-yard line.
Like you said, Tom, and nobody really expected this. They certainly don't play the games on paper, but on paper this didn't look like it was going to be that close of a contest.
They're ranked number 5 in South Jersey, Cedar Creek. Winslow, St. Augustine, Washington Township, and Glassboro are the only 4 teams ranked ahead of them. They've won 7 in a row since losing in the Battle at the Beach. The game was played at Rowan. Schmidt.
Really another good cutback there. He gained a few yards in what looked like nothing. And you could make an argument, would you be fairly accurate, probably that, Cedar Creek probably looking past this game a little bit based on what they see as well. And yet, after halftime, you would think they're not looking past it anymore.
3rd and 2. Schmidt to the left of Becker. And there was movement. We'll see who moved first.
Well, Cedar Creek moved first, but whether or not they got to cross the line or not.
5-yard penalty against Ocean City.
Yep. That's a hurt.
Back to the 19-yard line.
So
3rd and 7.
Yep. Instead of 3rd and 2. But again, 4 down territory, but still 7 yards is.
Becker's alone in the backfield. Schmidt's in the slot left.
He's going to run. Nope.
Flips it to Schmidt, but the pass is low, so it'll be 4th and 7.
Yeah, it's the last time he was back there by himself, he ran the ball. That time he had Schmidt, who was who split out there to start the play. He just really that's not one of his better passes. He threw it down at Schmidt's feet, and he was open. So brings up a 4th down.
Regazzi splits to the right. Compton, 3 receivers out to the right. Compton and Schmidt. And alone in the backfield is Becker. 4th and 7. Clock becoming a factor. Still 9 minutes though. Pump fake.
Oh.
And the pass is too long.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just overthrew the intended receiver down there. I think it was, well, he had Compton out there, but I don't think the pass was intended for him. I think it was intended for Ryan Hendricks.
So Cedar Creek takes over on its own 20 with an 8-point lead. 1st and 10. A little over 9 minutes left in this football game.
A little sigh of relief across the way for temporarily at least. Again, their defense comes up big when they have to. Although a couple Ocean City mistakes there as well.
Bethea gives it off. And falling ahead for about 3 yards is Dunbar.
So the Raiders get a real big turnover. They just can't capitalize on it on that drive. That's some good running plays. Good hard running by Schmidt. Couple good passes.
Ball's on the 23. 2nd and 7.
8.5 minutes. Still a lot of time, but not like...
Nobody scored here in the second half. I'm sorry, Ocean City has a field goal.
You would think that Cedar Creek will keep the ball on the ground as much as possible here, try to use as much of this clock as they can. But again,
Dunbar's helmet came off. He's got to leave the game.
It's a 1-score game, so wouldn't be surprised if they put the ball in the air a little bit here. Although Dunbar, especially with Dunbar being out now for this play.
3rd and 6 at the 24. Looks like Ryan Staten's in the backfield. No, Campfield. And he doesn't go anywhere. So a punting situation for Cedar Creek.
That was Pancoast. What a great tackle. Right up around his ankles. Drags him down. He's had a real good game tonight.
Campfield scored the first touchdown for Cedar Creek, a 3-yard run. But he was stopped there, and it's a punting situation. I don't think they've punted, have they?
I don't think so.
High snap. Gets the kick away.
Oh, well, there you are.
And it's going to roll inside the 30.
I hear my friend Steve Parker now hollering. You got to come up and catch that one.
At the 25-yard line.
Cost him probably 20 yards worth of bounce. But again, you know, it's hard to make that call when you're up here as opposed to being down there. We got, under 7 minutes now.
Put the ball on the 24-yard line. And they switch footballs, huh?
Yeah,
I don't know why they do that.
you go back to that touchdown at the end of the second quarter. As time ran out, I mean, a 40-yard touchdown pass or whatever it was.
It's a penalty here against Ocean City, and a sizable one.
Penalty against the Raiders.
Talk about marching to the boardwalk.
Wow. Holding.
What, holding there where the ball hit?
I don't know. Nobody touched the ball. There was no return, but
The ball was down to like
first
20.
First and 10. Becker is going to run it. And he's to about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Juwan McIntosh Ward and Slayton D'Amico make that stop after a couple yards.
2nd and 8.
I'd be surprised if they're going to go 85 yards here on the ground. So
Schmidt drives across the 15 to about the 17.
you know, sometimes, depending if you have a real speedster in the backfield and you give him that jet sweep or something like that, you know, he could go 60, 70 yards, but that's not the Raiders' forte.
3rd and 4.
It's a big play for both teams.
Becker's alone in the backfield. He's going to keep it. And he picks up a few yards, but not enough. It'll be a 4th down situation.
Well, tough decision here. You know, you've only got just under 5 minutes left, but you got all your timeouts.
4th and 1.
It didn't take them long to decide.
Actually sending Aiden Majors into the game.
He's played a little bit on offense, tight end or...
He's to the left of... No, in motion. That's Schmidt, I'm sorry. Becker goes the other way, and he's got the first down.
Oh, big hole.
Drives across the 30.
Big hole there. Couple really good blocks.
Ocean City has 8 first downs to Cedar Creek's 3 in the second half. Pirates have been scoreless in the second half. Still lead it by 8.
This clock's a bit of a factor here, though.
Becker gives it to Schmidt. And he's across the 30 to about the 31.
Good pursuit over there. That's McIntosh Ward again.
He had 64 tackles as a linebacker coming into this game.
As I said before, you always expect the linebackers to lead the team in tackles.
2nd and 8. Becker, quick pass, sidelines. And all kinds of people jumping around over there. I'm not sure what happened, but if it was caught, it was for a couple of yards.
Yeah, Schmidt caught it, but right out of bounds and probably no gain, Tom. It's pretty far away from us up here.
3rd and about 8. Becker's going to be alone in the backfield. Slot to both sides. And he rolls out right, but good pursuit, and he stopped.
And they were ready for that.
So it'll be 4th down and about 6 or 7 yards to go. Not 7, it's 5 or 6 yards to go. Clock down to 2:25, and they really don't have much choice, even though they have 3 timeouts.
Yeah, this is a ball game right here, I think.
Maybe they should use the timeout here.
Yeah, they got to get moving. It's not like you're waiting for a 2-minute. Now they call timeout, but man, they let a lot of time run off the clock before they did that.
They have 2 timeouts left. Cedar Creek still leads it 17-9. The RJH Insurance Group is specialized in home and flood insurance since 2006. At RJH, they're committed to excellence. As an independent agency, they have the ability to represent multiple insurance companies to get their customers the most competitive rates. Call Rich Hogue for a quote, 609-630-4569, or check out their many services at rjhinsurance.com. The RJH Insurance Group. At Boulevard Super Liquors in Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora, the Bile family has served area residents for 4 generations. Boulevard's just 676 steps from Ocean City off exit 25 of the Garden State Parkway. Boulevard is open every day until 10 p.m. Call them at 609-390-1300 or check out their new website, superliquorsnj.com. Boulevard Super Liquors in Marmora, family owned since 1938. Beckert takes the snap, has some time, passes downfield. It's caught just short of the 50-yard line by Michael Ragazzi.
Yeah, he's come up big in situations like this, Tom. Matt Jamison's favorite receiver. Kind of went in the air a little bit.
Big target, 6'5", 184-pound senior, and Ocean City gets the first down and stays alive here, but less than 2 minutes to play. They're going to throw some more. Man's out there. Ryan Hendricks, he's still going. And he's inside the 5.
Wow. I took my eyes off the play after he made the catch. I thought he was going to be tackled. To look down at something here on the notes, and next thing you know, I look back up and he's still running.
2 big pass plays, and Ocean City is knocking on the door.
Well, now we got 1st and goal. Now they want to use a little bit of clock here if they can.
Becker keeps it, right side. Just short, driven back.
Again, the defense fills that hole very, very quickly. That was Justice Payton.
Ball's on the 2-yard line. Why are they yelling timeout?
Yeah,
they don't need a timeout.
Right. I mean, the clock's running. They got to get moving here, to be honest. They got 3 more plays here.
Schmidt drives through the middle, and
he's
into the end zone.
Second effort. I was sure if they didn't score on that down, they would have used the timeout, but they want to give Cedar Creek as little bit of time left as possible. And this is really a stunner, Tom. It really is.
Now they'll go for 2 to try to tie it up, possibly send it into overtime.
Cedar Creek's going to take time out.
$17-15. Ocean City 2 points short. Here's the big play. To Hendricks.
It looked like he was going to be tackled and then tackled a second time. He almost kept his feet to get in the end zone. As it turns out, the way it worked out, it's a good thing he didn't, because it didn't leave Cedar Creek any time left. assuming you're going to, you got to make the 2-point conversion, though. Obviously, that's the key, and then squib kick and hope from there on. You want to guess a play, Tom?
Well, you would think they take advantage of Schmidt, but we'll see. Becker passes into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Wow.
No?
Yes.
Yes. That's Compton who makes the catch right in the middle of the end zone. And Ocean City rallies to tie this game with 13 seconds left.
So Becker rolled out. You're going to see it here. He rolls out. They think he's going to run, but he's not. He's looking for somebody and has the option to run. And as they come to him where it looks like he's going to run the ball in, he ends up throwing the ball in there to Compton. What a great job there. This doesn't look like the same football team as last week.
So Cedar Creek has 13 seconds. I'm sure they'll try to kick away from their deep men. And if they don't score in those 13 seconds, we go to the overtime system where both teams get the ball on the 25-yard line. A lot of things at stake. Cedar Creek was hoping to come away with a win and a division championship in the West Jersey Football League. They won 7 in a row and clinched their number 1 seed in Group 3. Ocean City is hoping to upset them and possibly qualify for the Group 3 tournament. I don't think they automatically will qualify with a win, but they might. A lot depends on what other teams do. But
they get a lot of points for this one.
Yeah, they will.
And they got a lot of points last week, even though they lost.
They did, but they dropped it a notch, even though they got points last week. Here comes the kick. And drilled by Schmidt. Taking it about the 13-yard line. Trying to go all the way across the field is Guyan King, and he stopped inside the 15.
He didn't have anything when he received the kick. He didn't have anything up this right side where he was, and he tried to go all the way across. We got a Ocean City player down. Looks like a cramp. Players,
based on the way they're treating it.
Yeah, players know what that's all about, and they want to help because they've probably been there.
Limping off the field, though, is Aiden Majors, whom you don't want limping off the field when you're going on defense. And as he gets to the sideline, the cramp hits him again, and he goes down. But
yeah, he should have stayed out there on the field and give them more time to work that out.
Well, he had to come out anyway.
All right.
All right, we'll see what goes on here. They may come up with a pretty big play to end the first half. And running down the left side is Bethea, and he stopped at the 45-yard line. So he gained about 30 yards on the play, but that ends the fourth quarter. So we're going to overtime.
Wow. Who would have thunk it?
Ocean City Cars and Trucks has been servicing the area for decades with first-class treatment. If the dozens of quality used cars on their lot aren't what you're looking for, they'll send their associates out to find out what you want and bring it to you. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue. You can call them at 609-391-0052 or visit them online at occarsnj.com. As former customers have posted, what an outstanding experience in purchasing a car. They go the distance to satisfy the customer. There's no better car dealer in the area. When you need a car or truck, make Harry and Todd your first step. Ocean City Cars and Trucks, 1120 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City.
So now they have to decide, and the captains have gotten a lot of instruction from the coaching staff here as far as, we're going to defer. I would guess if you win the toss, we're going to defer. You could explain the overtime, Tom, just to...
They get the ball at the 25-yard line. The team that wins the toss gets its choice. Usually they take second give the other team the ball, and then they pick the end of the field they want to play on, and you play from the 25, and if you get a first down, it counts. If you don't, the other team gets the ball. Ocean City has won the toss, and they're going to be Cedar Creek's going to be defending the Ocean end of the stadium, but I think Ocean City's going to get the football. No, Ocean City's going to defend the Ocean end of the stadium.
Right.
If I read those signals right, Cedar Creek will get the ball.
Out there.
Yes.
Ocean City's defense is out there, so Cedar Creek will get the ball first, which, as we said, Ocean City won the toss.
Usually you want to know what you have to do.
Right, exactly.
So if Cedar Creek had kicked a field goal in this possession, then Ocean City will know, hey, if we can score a touchdown, we win the game. But they under center. Dunbar drives to the 20 and down to about the 18-yard line.
And as you said, you can get a first down. I mean, it's like regular football here from the 25-yard line.
Right. You can actually get 2.
I would think they'd make good use of Dunbar here, especially in the early part of it. That they made good use there, gaining 7.
2nd and 2. Dunbar hit low and brought down by Joe Pancoast.
I tell you, he's had 2 or 3 tackles just in the last 5-6 minutes where he goes down and grabs the ankles, which is the way you got to bring Dunbar down. This is his. I mean, he's had several good games, but this is as good a game as he's had that I can remember. Key tackles.
It's on the 17, 3rd and 2. Low snap. They get it to Dunbar, and looks to be inside the 15, but it's tough to see the angle here. We'll see what the officials think. Yep, first down, and the flag comes in.
Well, that'll be interesting because he did get a first down, but we'll see what the flag is.
There's a flag on the flag.
It's against Ocean City.
Defensive holding. It's not going to be a major decision because he got the first down, and if it's a 5-yard penalty, it's only a little more than he gained.
It's an interesting call.
Yeah.
I mean, it's defensive holding, and there wasn't a pass play or anything. They hold a running back.
1st and goal. And driving up the middle is Bethea. Gets to about the 6.
Boy, Dunbar went flying through there to, I guess, looking for a block downfield just a little bit for his quarterback, but he's a big, strong football player.
2nd and goal. Campfield splits out to the left. Bethea under center. Driving down to about the 4-yard line. Dunbar.
Yep. Well, you don't want to have to kick a field goal here if you're Cedar Creek, but, 3's better than nothing. This is a big play.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 from the 4.
Yeah, 3rd and goal.
You'd think they might go wide just a little bit and maybe with some kind of an option. It's just a lot harder to get 4 or 5 yards in the middle of a defense down here at the goal line.
Bethea under center. And they're not going to get a touchdown here. So it's going to be a 4th down decision for Jim Melody.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised they went with that particular play. I mean, Ocean City stuffed them the last couple of times. And here it is here. He kind of half runs into his own blocker, but there's a swarm of red jerseys all around that spot.
They're going to call timeout, Cedar Creek, to talk about it because they have a big decision to make. Things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library. On Tuesday night from 6 to 8 p.m., it's the Halloween Festival at the library. Enjoy games, crafts, stories, music, candy, dancing, and even a dry ice station. All ages are welcome. Costumes are encouraged. You can also improve your cooking, baking, chess, and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, and much more. The Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson. Visit them online at oceancitylibrary.org. Well, Jim Melody's going to make the decision. I would think they'll devise something to make use of one of the top 10 running backs in the state.
I think they're going to kick it.
Well, they're lining up to.
And it's really not a good angle either. He's on the far hash.
Low snap, blocked, and it's blocked.
Yep.
The snap was low. I think Pancos blocked it. Ocean City covers it to make sure they can't pick it up. But so Ocean City now gets the ball on the 25-yard line and tries to score. Now here, a field goal wins the game. Any kind of, well, not a safety, but they couldn't get a safety if they're on offense.
I didn't mean to say block before you did. I didn't mean to step on you there, but I got a little bit excited because they just really have played good defense here in this second half. Or actually the whole game, except for that one touchdown, that long touchdown pass to end the second quarter. So now the teams will turn around, still same end of the field.
Right.
And if Ocean City doesn't score, then they go to the other end, correct? And
no, they stay here.
Oh.
But I think
Ocean City would.
I think it's you have to go for 2 if you score a touchdown. Is the only thing that changes in the second overtime. Becker trying to get around the left side is hit for a loss. About 4 yards back to around the 29-yard line.
As we said before, Cedar Creek's defense is tough as well.
That one's sitting right on the Bud Rink blue line, 30-yard.
We should, tell people why you say that all the time. Unless it's their first year listening.
The line is there for lacrosse, and Bud never noticed it before. So now we call his attention to it all the time.
Yeah. I noticed the line. I just never noticed it was blue.
2nd and 15. Becker keeps. Becker off the right side, and he's down to about the 21.
So he gets the lost yardage back plus about another 3.
3rd and 6. Well, maybe not 6, maybe 8. He must have touched just inside the 25. They probably are in field goal range.
Did you say R?
Yeah. I mean, his kick was pretty good from 30. What would they be now? 23. They'd be 40. That would be a pretty good field goal. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Swings it out to, keeps it. And Becker may have the first down. Let's see.
He's going to be darn close if he doesn't. Then you got a decision.
No, he's just outside the 15.
Now what do? You try to kick it, 32-yard field goal, or do you go for the yard?
It's just 2 yards longer than the field goal he kicked earlier in the second half.
Yeah, but a lot's got to go right.
They're still deciding, I think.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it here. I don't know what you do. You know they're going to gang up on both Becker and Schmidt.
Ocean City calls timeout. We'll be back.
At National Maintenance and Build-Out Company, we provide retail maintenance nationwide and build-out services in the retail sector across the Mid-Atlantic region. Discover what we can do for you. Visit us at nmboc.com.
Well, they're going to kick it. They put the ball down on the holder is on the 23, so it's a 33-yard field goal for Schmidt. Snap is down, the kick is up, it's high enough. It's good. And Ocean City upsets Cedar Creek 20-17.
Wow.
2 field goals in the second half by Schmidt.
That was a booming field goal, and obviously a great decision. I think that the decision obviously had to be, look, we got a shot at winning it right here. If we don't get the first down, we really didn't get a shot at it. We still have to go another 10 or 15 yards for it. So let's just let's take the chance. Good snap, a really good hold, and a great kick.
Snap was a little low, but Ryan Hendricks did a nice job of getting it down. And then, of course, Schmidt kicks it through. And Ocean City wins it 20-17. So we'll find out on Sunday. Some people may be able to figure it out on Saturday night when all the games are completed, whether that's enough. But it certainly could be to put Ocean City into the Group 3 tournament. The interesting thing also could be that if Cedar Creek holds on to their number 1 seed and Ocean City qualifies for the tournament by winning this game, they could play it in the first round.
I tell you, Tom, it was that's as good a kick, extra points and field goals that Schmidt's had all year. I mean, he boomed that. That was good from another 10 yards easily. But I think we go back and when they look at it on film, the snap was just a tad low, but a decent snap, but a real good hold to get it up in place for him to kick it. And here we are going to see it right here. Really good
Watch
hold.
the snap. It's a little off, but good hands by Hendricks. He gets it down, and it had plenty of distance and right almost down the middle. And big second half for Schmidt. Scored the 2-yard touchdown and 2 field goals. And Ocean City trailing 17-6 at the half comes from behind to win 20-17 against the number 5 team in South Jersey.
And you can't say enough about the defense. I mean, they score that touchdown again. I said it several times at the end of the second quarter that really that was bad defensive play. And yet the second half they don't give up a point on defense, which is really, really big. This is a total team win by all facets of the game.
So we'll find out on Sunday whether Ocean City's in the tournament. Winning this game was the first step, and then they have to see what some other teams do in Group 3 because the top 16 teams will qualify to play either in South or Central Jersey in the brackets that start next week. But a big win, whether they qualify or not, is something certainly that they can build on. And you can see the celebration and the reaction among the players. Special thanks to Mike Pellegrino for his hospitality here at Carey Stadium. On behalf of Bill Shawcross, who puts it all together, Bud Rink, Tom Williams. Final score, Ocean City in overtime defeats Cedar Creek 20-17.